Good morning, everyone. Today we're going up to a silent auction in North Ferrisburg, Vermont, me and one of my buddies, and we're going up with $1,000 to see what we can get. Of course, my most popular video ever was how many cars can I buy with $5,000 at an auction. Well, today we're going to cut that budget into $1,000. And this is not the normal auction that I go to. This is a sort of a private party silent auction. But anyway, they got a bunch of really cool stuff out there and also a bunch of things with very low reserve. So we're gonna go up and see what we can do. We'll see what we can make happen with about $1,000. So here we are. This is Palmer's garage. This is the auction site. It's in that barn. And the very cool thing is I got here and one of the guys knew me from my YouTube, which is always super cool. So let's go ahead and take a look at their collection. Here we go. Nice GMT 400 there. Too bad it's not up for sale. And then I don't know, this is an old MG, it looks like. So these are 3 Studebakers here. These ones don't run. So we got a few more people in here now. I'm liking all the Volvos. So here they have an E-Type, which is the V12 model. And it's super cool. I am very familiar, of course, with the Spitfires. This is the car I pretty much built. I bought one of these for 600 bucks in about 1,000 pieces and just put it together over the course of a year with some friends. I don't know if I want to get back into one again for a second time. So here are the Volvos I like. It's this one, that one, the one behind it, and then this gold one over here. Of course, they all have their issues, but supposedly they're all runners. They're all 244s or 240s. Not 100% sure the difference. You'll have to let me know or I can look it up. I do have the internet. Here's a really interesting one. There's only, I think, about 75 in the US, but it's one of the Toyota imports. 91 Toyota Serra, right-hand drive manual. No idea what this one is. It's got the rear engine though. It's a replica of a Bugatti, a 1930 Bugatti, and I assume it's on a Volkswagen platform. So it's on a VW platform, as I thought. 61 Studebaker, complete. Of course, you guys know I love the C10. Unfortunately, without 4-wheel drive, there's not much I can do with it, but it's a runner. Decent interior with a 3 on the tree. Also very cool. Reserve only $1,200. Here's an old boat car. And for 250 bucks, you can have this Austin Healey. We got some last minute trouble. They're gonna up my bids. Okay, everybody, so I did make a deal on 3 Volvos. It was $900 for the 3 of them, so I'm happy with that. I did have an original deal that was even a little bit better than that, but then some more bidders showed up and took it away from me. So we'll stick with the $900 for 3 Volvos and be happy. Well, it's a new day and it's time to grab the cars we bought from the auction. So first I'm heading down south to go pick up the semi-truck and trailer and my buddy. So we're here at the truck. It's 15 degrees out, and last time I tried to start this, it was 20 degrees out and it barely started. We're gonna cut the footage of it starting because I got a lot of things to record, but if it doesn't start, then I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some starter fluid or hook up a generator or something. And yes, it is January in Vermont and we have no snow. So it took a ton of work, which I'll show you a very short clip of. But here it is working. And I ended up priming the diesel filter a little bit. Very, very, very cold this morning for the truck. Okay, we got her going. I got the cab full of all my stuff. The DOT's gonna hate me for it, but it is what it is. Nothing's gonna fly around. We're gonna go pick up my friend Bob now. And it's about a 2-hour drive up to North Ferrisburg from Windsor. Picked up Bob here, who's a very big Volvo guy. Huge Volvo guy. Huge Volvo guy. So we're back at Palmer's garage. And he's pulled all the Volvos out front for us, nice and purty.
Volvo Wonderland over here.
Yeah.
We got all of them.
All right, so let's try to remember which ones are ours. All right, he's gonna try to fire it up. It's bad mamma jamma. Only 108,000.
Oh,
money.
Huh?
That's beautiful.
Spurs.
Yeah. So here's another one. It's This one needs a little bit of plastic work down low, but woo, she fired.
She's pushing about 400 horsepower to the wheels. 0 to 60, and they're good cars. A little bit.
Yeah.
Good cars.
How many miles on this one? 65,000.
Whoa, low mileage.
I don't know if that's right. That sounds really low. And the final Volvo
This one's gonna need a jump.
needs a jump. All right. Bob's about to take her for a rip. His brand new to him Volvo. Oh, she's a little bit smoky, eh? It rips though. How is it?
It's running like a charm.
Like a charm?
Oh my god, it's like it's brand new.
Oh yeah? Beautiful.
You got extra storage built in? Look at that. Oh my god.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, we got heated seats.
You got heated seats in a 90s or 80s Volvo. Okay, we're gonna load them up one at a time. Okay, so that strategy wasn't gonna work because the ramps are just too steep. So we're gonna use the terrain to our advantage instead. All right, we got them all loaded up, the 3 Volvos, and we're gonna bring them back now. Should be an interesting ride because these are like 4,500 pounds each. We got them loaded back here. You wanna see?
Oh, I'm stuck. Oh,
there.
Oh god, yeah, alright.
We're heading back to my place now, and I'm gonna drop my 2 off, and then we'll go down to Bob's and drop his off, and I'll show you guys all the cars when we get there.
Show them the wheels tails!
Wheels tails! Woo! We made it back to my place, but the ramp situation is that I actually don't have any ramps, so we couldn't get the cars off. And it's getting dark out, as you can see, so I'm just gonna drive Bob back home for tonight, and on my way back up, I'll grab some ramps from Home Depot, unload them, and then probably drop the semi-truck off another day. But yeah, we don't have any ramps, so we're just going back. And I'm tired.
Yeah, been a long day.
Ramp secured. And now back to the cars. Obviously, we didn't beat the sunlight like I wanted to. Okay, we got the ramps here working. Gonna unload before my camera battery dies. 2 down, 1 to go. This one's the junkiest of the bunch. It was the one that cost only $200. The other 2 were $300. And well worth the extra $100, so. Let's see if it starts. I don't know if it's carbureted or what, but it starts hard in the cold. All right.
Running again with a little bit of starter fluid, so move it away.
it 30 feet. Put more starter fluid, we'll try again. So we determined it's a little too dangerous to try to go across an intersection with a car that runs for about every 5 seconds. So just pushed it here into this spot and it'll sit here until I move it or fix it. Well, I jinxed it. At the beginning of this video, I said we didn't have snow in January in Vermont, and now we have snow. So obviously last night we ended with some Volvos not working, or one of the Volvos not working. This one made it here, but then I rolled the window down and couldn't get it back up, and then it snowed 5 inches, but somehow it didn't get a lot in the interior, just a little bit. But I can't get that window up because it's electric. This one made it here just fine. I really like this one. I'll go through all their issues. And then of course, the odd man out, the black sheep that's not here, I'll go show you that one too. So the final deal for these Volvos were $300 for this one, $300 for that one, and $200 for the one that doesn't run very well. I was able to take $100 off of that for the roughness around the edges. Of course, I got to give out my thanks to Palmer's Garage, who were very hospitable, nice to me, and easygoing throughout the whole buying process. So their link is in the description if you're around Vermont and you want to check them out. I highly recommend them. So we'll go through each of them and show you what I got for $800 at an auction. First one is a 92 Volvo 240, and this is probably the one in the best shape. I had all three of them on the trailer and went underneath to look for any rust holes. None of them had any rust holes in the frames. They all had some rust in the rockers here and in the fender. But this one is in the best shape other than the fact that the window doesn't roll up. It has 108,000 miles on it. As far as I can tell with this one, there's nothing actually wrong with it other than the window. This next one is also in pretty good shape, but worse shape than this one. Also $300, and it was a 93 Volvo 240 in beige, which I like, some people don't like. A little bit of rust. Some work was being done to this one because of the ignition switch, which, no, the car wasn't stolen. It still has the keys, but the ignition switch wore out after about 270,000 miles. So it doesn't do anything anymore. And instead you got to go under there and use that to start the car. So now we'll go on a wander through some alleyways and find the long lost Volvo who didn't make it back with his brothers. So this was the roughest of the bunch, and it only cost $200 as opposed to the others $300. From this side it doesn't look half bad, but this is not as desirable of a year. This is an 87, and the 90s were much more desirable because they figured out the injection system a lot better, which I assume is what we're having troubles with, is the injection system. It's actually very clean rust-wise, but as they say, if you park a Volvo on the road will rust. So we'll have to have some videos digging into this thing, troubleshooting it, trying to get it running again. It also is rougher on the interior though. There's the starter fluid. I was jamming into it. So, you know, rough here. Smells like gas in here. It's missing the radio, which stinks because I don't know if radiators are really interchangeable with Volvos. But if this is accurate, that's crazy. It says it only has 65,000 miles on it. Who knows whether that's true or not. And of course it needs the plastic work. There's actually no rust under the plastic stuff here. It's just, I think it's just age wore it down. So there you have it, the final Volvo. The answer to how many cars can you buy from auction with $1,000 is 3, but they're probably gonna have problems, so be careful doing it. Thank you guys for watching this one. Make sure you subscribe because we got that Audi coming soon. We got repairs to all these cars coming soon, figuring stuff out. And we just got, you know, stuff cooking in the fire. So click subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.